SpongeBob SquarePants Mysteries, Find a Missing Star. Chapter 34, the last chapter. Just when I thought I'd solved the case, finding Patrick and setting him free, I realized my work wasn't done. Sure, I'd saved Patrick with some fine help from Squidward and Plankton, but now we had to save the Krusty Krab and a crowd of Bikini Bottom's swankiest citizens. At the Krusty Krab, the mayor's party was in full swing. Sea shanties blurred over the speakers. Guests dressed in tuxedos and ball gowns sat at tables inside and outside chatting with each other. All of Bikini Bottom's fanciest citizens were there to celebrate the mayor's anniversary of being elected. The mayor excused himself from the chief of police and went looking for Mr. Krabs. He found him in the kitchen. "Krabs," he said sharply, "when does the banquet begin? People are getting hungry." "Soon," Mr. Krabs assured him. "Very soon. Just putting on the finishing touches." The mayor left the kitchen. Mr. Krabs turned back to the stacks of tomatoes, onions, cheese slices, pickles, patties, and buns, wondering how he could possibly cobble them into a feast without his fry cook. He kept checking outside, hoping SpongeBob and Squidward would turn up to help with the cooking and serving. "Where are those two scallywags?" he muttered to himself. "Vroom!" Plankton's armored vehicle roared up to the Krusty Krab. The door swung open and Plankton, Karen, SpongeBob, Squidward, and Patrick piled out. "Okay, Karen," Plankton said. "Where's the bomb?" "I don't know exactly where those goons buried it," she admitted, "but we should be able to follow the ticking sound." Plankton strained to listen, but said, "I can't hear anything over those rotten sea shanties." Squidward rushed inside to turn off the music. SpongeBob grabbed Patrick by the shoulders. "Think, buddy! Where did you see the three criminals burying the bomb?" "What criminals?" Patrick said. "The three guys we just left in the cave!" SpongeBob said desperately. "Sticky Fins Whiting, Dorsal Dan, and the Tattletale Strangler!" "Oh, those guys!" Patrick said, looking around. Could I have a Krabby Patty? It helped me think." "There's no time, Patrick!" SpongeBob cried. "Concentrate!" Inside, Mr. Krabs spotted Squidward hurrying toward the sound system. "Squidward!" he shouted. "Where have you been?" "Never mind. Just help me feed these guests. Me feed is in danger." "Your whole restaurant and everyone in it's in danger," Squidward said. "There's a bomb." "A bomb?" Mr. Krabs cried. "Where?" "That's what we're trying to figure out," Squidward said, lunging for the sound system and yanking out its power cord. The music stopped. Outside, SpongeBob cocked his head. "Hear that? Tick, 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 tick. The bomb!" he said. "It's coming from that side of the building!" He rushed toward the sound, followed by the others. "Oh yeah," Patrick said. "Now I remember." He pointed to a spot near the base of the restaurant. "Those guys buried it right there." SpongeBob dropped to his knees and started digging like mad, flinging sand between his legs and onto party guests. "Hey!" they yelled, wiping sand off their faces. Finally, he reached the bomb and lifted it out of the hole he dug. Tick, 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 tick. "What do I do with it?" he screamed. "What do I do?" Vroom! Plankton drove up in his vehicle. He pressed a button and a catapult extended from the front. "Toss it in the bucket!" he said. "Quick!" SpongeBob tossed the bomb in the catapult's bucket. Plankton punched another button and the catapult flung the bomb far away. Swoosh! Up on Mount Climb Up and Stay On, the three bad guys emerged from the cave. "Should we have helped them?" asked Dorsal Dan. The Tattletale Strangler shook his head. "Nah, that computer lady paid us to bury a bomb, not dig one up. We're bad guys. We don't do good things." They heard a sound high above them. Tick, tick, tick. Speaking of bombs, what's that ticking sound?" Sticky Fins Whiting asked. When they looked up at the sky, they saw the bomb falling. Uh-oh, Dorsal Dan said. Boom! Down at the Krusty Krab, SpongeBob hugged Patrick. The Krusty Krab is saved! And I'm so glad you're back! I'm glad I'm back too, Patrick said, grinning. The next time you want to try your hand at being a pirate, just let me know, SpongeBob told him. We could be pirates together! Really? Patrick said, thrilled. You mean it? That'd be great! Arr, matey, SpongeBob said. What does that mean? Patrick asked, confused. Mr. Krabs rushed out of the restaurant with Squidward. Is it gone? He asked. Did you get rid of the bomb? Yup, SpongeBob said proudly. The bomb's gone. Good, Mr. Krabs said. Now get to work frying up Krabby Patties for the mayor's guests. They're starving. Yes, sir, SpongeBob said cheerfully. He started to head for the kitchen, but the mayor stopped him. What's this I hear about a bomb? He said to SpongeBob. Are you the one that found it? SpongeBob looked modest. Well, yes, Mr. Mayor, but I couldn't have done it without my investigative partner Squidward. The mayor shook their hands enthusiastically. Oh, thank you! You saved my party! If there's anything I can do for you, just let me know. SpongeBob got an idea. Well, actually, there is one little thing. In the Bikini Bottom police station, the chief of police watched as the two officers who had left at SpongeBob took the last picture of him off the wall. Then they put up a new photo of SpongeBob in his detective outfit. Finally, they attached a plaque that read, SpongeBob SquarePants, Hero. SpongeBob beamed, and Squidward gave him a pat on the back. So, that's my story! I'm back at my regular job now, frying up Krabby Patties for customers at the Krusty Krab. And that's the way I like it. I love my job. The mayor's party was a great success, by the way. Squidward even sold some of his art. I call that a happy ending. Every now and then, I like to take out my trench coat and my hat, put them on, and look at myself in the mirror, remembering the days when Squidward and I were tough detectives. And if another case happens to come along, I'll be ready. Something tells me Bikini Bottom hasn't seen the last of SpongeBob SquarePants. Private Eye. The end.